The following morning we set out towards Skipton, hoping to find a mooring closer to the heart of the city. Our dear friends John, Joe, and their delightful fur baby Rum Pup planned to join us. They were driving to Skipton, where they would park their vehicle and spend the night with us on Liberty. During our stroll, we stumbled upon this charming residence of former boaters.
And here in Skipton, right by the canal, here's the canal. Wow, it's a beautiful little back garden, but it's got lots of interesting stuff on it. Leeds to Liverpool Canal. "30 miles to Leeds, 28 locks, 97.5 miles to Liverpool, 63 locks. Here lives a beautiful lady and a grumpy old sod. All our visitors bring happiness, some by coming, others by going." We've got here a nice little alpine roof garden, got lots of flowers. Look at this model of a set of locks and a barge going down them. Isn't that cool? What a lovely little cottage, and what this says a lot of good things about the people who are here. They'll do this because whose amusement is this for? It's very cool. Well, we were very fortunate to get this mooring in central Skipton, and Barry on Narrowboat Long Dog and his faithful companion Ella very kindly moved their boat so that we could squeeze in. So we're right in the centre, and this is a very popular location. There's a lot of hire boats around here. Here's one going past us, Sam's Drum, and they're all called something Drum. That's the Silden boats. And then opposite is Pennine Cruisers, a boathouse bar, and there's obviously a fast bowler statue here. I'm gonna have to go and check that out. I love cricket. And then there is the Old Bridge Cafe. What a great place to moor. Are you happy, Carol? Yes. Apart from being happy with me, which is a different question entirely.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, but she's happy being in Skipton. This is our mooring. You can just see Liberty at the end of the line there. Come on, Till. Come on, Till. Come on. Come on. This way. This way. Come on.
You may not know it, but it's a rule. When you go to Skipton, you must have a pork pie.
Hi.
Yeah, this is underneath the pie shop. And we've come under here because it is chucking it down. So this is in Craven Court. We've just been for tea at the Terrace Tea Room.
Where's the elevator music? See what you did?
Can you do it?
You did. You got in the way.
It's because it thinks there's more than 2 people in it.
Lift going down.
Why do they have an American accent?
It's a 6 persons.
And it says the sign inside says maximum 6 persons. So we're at the Cock and Bottle, and tonight I've got the large
Pastry.
no
Pie.
the large
Steak
and ale pie, and you've got the flatbread, which is what?
Cajun chicken.
Cajun chicken. What did you have, John? The large scampi. And Joe had the Cajun chicken as well. And then you've got some chips. And John, you've got Theakston's.
Yep.
Theakston's bitter. So, what do we think of the place? Is it good? So far, it's very nice. You happy, Carol? That makes a change, doesn't it?
Holy Trinity Church is in the High Street in Skipton. Medieval in origin, the church is recorded in the National Heritage List for England as a designated Grade 1 listed building. The first church on the site was built in the early 12th century, probably in wood. The present church dates from around 1300 and was extended to the east in the late 15th century. Inside the church, the hallowed space boasts a Jacobean covered font. There's a 16th century rood screen, which is an ornate partition separating the chancel, the area around the altar, from the nave, the main body of the church. So the sanctuary is illuminated by stained glass crafted by Kemp, casting vibrant patterns upon the stone walls. The dungeon steps are on the north side of the gateway and lead down to a dark and stuffy prison. From time to time, the dungeon was used for the secure custody of prisoners. There are no records of escapes. Conditions were austere, with no natural light or fresh air, but one prisoner asserted at his trial that he had never fed so well as in Lord Clifton's custody. There are no records of torture or other ill treatment, though from time to time the blacksmith was called in to make special leg irons for a prisoner who could not be allowed the slightest chance of escape. Incarceration was rarely for longer than the 13 weeks which separated the quarterly court sessions in York. The medieval kitchen would have been a crowded, hot, and smelly place. The cooking and serving of food was done exclusively by male servants. No women were allowed. Just as well, since the ones working near the fireplaces, such as the carvers, often worked half naked because of the great heat. This kitchen had chimneys. Earlier ones just had a hole in the roof. Castle latrines were usually built of stone and equipped with a stone or wooden seat. This privy was located in an alcove jutting out from the outside wall near the western fireplace. The intent was to facilitate the disposal of waste outside of the fortress. Often some poor soul was assigned the job of cleaning out the mess. The banqueting hall, also known as the Great Hall, served as the social hub within the castle. Here, Lord and Lady Clifford, accompanied by their guests and retainers, dined each day, typically before noon. Beyond mealtime, the hall transformed into a versatile space for entertainment or business. However, it was probably a pretty dark room before the installation of the bay window and today's lighting.
They got medieval lighting.
Wow, I somehow don't think that was up there like that.
That must be really old.
The withdrawing room or parlor would have been for Lady Clifford, her children, and a small retinue of gentlewomen. With the castle garrison of some 300, the Lord of Skipton could afford little space for his own comfort, but with the Tudors on the throne, the 10th Lord felt able to build a new suite of rooms, well lit, though the windows still faced safely inwards to the central courtyard. This room was for the Lord and Lady's personal use. The conduit court lies at the center of the castle. The yew tree was planted in 1659 by Lady Anne Clifford. She also restored the castle after it suffered damage during and after the Civil War. The new kitchen is one of the rooms created by Henry Clifford in the early 16th century. The charcoal burning stove beneath the window probably came from the old kitchen. A coal-fired range of the 1840s occupies the earlier hearth. To heat.
So how do you think they work?
I think you would probably put the charcoal in here, and then the fire would start, and then you put things on here to cook.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
That would make sense. You put your pots, big pots and stuff, your stews and things like
Unless
that.
you lit fire under there and it warmed the whole thing. I don't know. How was it? So far we've got this as a medieval pinball. We've got it as a Sabutio game. Carol thought it was foosball. Yeah.
Look, it's a big thing.
I think it's a mini golf game, and that was for.
It's a bathtub. You plug the hole, you fill it with hot water, and you lie down and
How do
play.
you get in it?
You can like lie down
How do you get in it?
like that.
Oh God, that's scary.
That scared me.
Here's where you hang your clothes.
I tell you what, these are pretty sharp hooks, aren't they? Wonder what you'd hang on
Have you
those.
seen the rack that is stretched people?
Only the Lord and the steward had cellar keys. The soldier and servants got to drink beer. Okay, but they didn't get the good stuff. They didn't get the wine.
Well, it will be Yorkshire bitter.
Oh, peculiar.
Better film it going downstairs in case you trip.
Right, I've got you.
I did. You didn't trip, you let me down. How am I ever going to retire if we don't get a viral video?
The chapel, dating back to the 12th century, is dedicated to St. John the Evangelist. It was reserved for the exclusive use of the Lord and Lady of the castle, along with their resident retainers, the castle garrison, and the farmer at Holme Farm, located 2 miles away. The last 2 recorded uses of the chapel were in 1635, when Elizabeth Clifford, daughter of the 5th Earl of Cumberland, married Lord Dungarvan, and again in 1637 when her daughter Catherine was baptized. Recently, efforts have been made to restore the chapel's east window. While it shares the same size as the other 4 large windows, it is strategically positioned higher, illuminating the altar and making it visible above it. The chapel probably fell in disuse or was vandalized during the Civil War. It became in turn a coach house, stable, cattle byre, before being carefully uncovered in 1957.
What is it?
He's not very old, is he?
No, he's
10 years old.
10.
10. No, he looks like
And he's
puppy.
got one eyebrow. Look
He's so beautiful.
Cute.
They're very pretty.
Speckledy.
Yeah, congratulations.
We hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, please like, comment, and share. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe and click the bell to be notified when we put up new content. See you soon!